Aye, we give you the facts. It's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
What am I think? What am I think? You're listening to Popeye News Links. This is the Admiral Tibet who I represent, and remember, the time is so serious, cantankerous and dangerous. This is Popeye News Links.
Yeah, watch Popeyes, mama. Where I watch?
Popeye.
Greetings viewers and subscribers. In the news today, the Senton police, they have arrested and charged a 35-year-old chef. His name is Lance Fabian Walcott, but he's popularly known as John Bull. John Bull is living at Lincoln Road in the Brownstown area of Senton. He has been charged for possession of a prohibited weapon and assault at common law with the use of a prohibited weapon. So, here are the allegations. An auto electrician in his mid-30s, he's popularly known as Artist. He loaned his Nissan AD wagon motorcar to John Bull on Thursday, July 25. Artist, he received information that John Bull had crashed his car and it was badly damaged. Artist, he tried calling John Bull, but we are told that John Bull, he declined the calls. Late Thursday night into early Friday morning, Artist, he received information that John Bull, he was at a party at the Gibraltar Square in the Wattown area. As a result, he went there. We are told that Artist, he saw John Bull and asked him about the car. An argument developed with both of them, and it is alleged that John Bull, he pulled a gun from his waistband, pointed it at Artist and threatened to kill him. A report was made to the police and John Bull, he was arrested. So, he'll be going to the courts shortly. In this next report, a 66-year-old Westmoreland farmer, he is lucky to be alive. This is due to an incident that took place on Sunday, July 28th. We are told that the farmer, he was on his way to his farm to tend to his cows at Cottage Bush in the Little London area of Westmoreland when he saw a guy who he did not know before lying on the back of his motorbike. We are told that the farmer, he stopped and spoke to the guy for a short while, then walked off. A few moments later, the same guy approached the farmer and asked him something. The farmer responded and the guy, he pulled a gun and opened a barrage of gunshots at the farmer. He ran off and happily he was not hit. The hoodlum, he then made good his escape on the said motorbike. A report was made to the police and when they processed this crime scene, 6 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. The mayhem. Over in Hanover, a 29-year-old guy named Horace Riggon. He's popularly known as KlLLED and he's living in the Montpelier area. KlLLED, he was arrested and charged by the police in relation to a shooting incident. He was taken to court where he was granted bail by a judge. Part of his bail condition is that he should report on condition of bail at the Sandy Bay police station a few days per week. Early yesterday morning, Monday, July 29, KlLLED, he went to the station and he reported on condition of bail. He went there in a silver Honda Fit motorcar being driven by his friend Eric. On their way back home and reaching the Montpelier main road, they saw 3 guys walking along the road. The guys brandished guns and opened gunfire at KlLLED and Eric who were in the car. Eric, he managed to press gas and they made good their escape without being shot. We are told that the trunk of the car and the left backlight were damaged by bullets. When the police processed this crime scene, 6 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. The mayhem. Over in Senton. Last night, Monday, July 29, about 7:30, a group of persons were at the Flares Games and Sports Lodge at Hollywood in the Steertown area of Senton. While they were there, a silver motorcar drove up and stopped. We are told that 3 hoodlums jumped out of the car with guns in hands. The hoodlums, they opened gunfire, and the persons in the establishment, they ran off in different directions. The hoodlums, they then escaped in the said motorcar. When the smoke was clear, it was observed that a 15-year-old male student, he was shot. He received gunshot wounds to the left side of his neck and the right side of his buttocks. He was rushed to hospital where he was admitted in a serious condition. The mayhem. In this next report, I carried a story on Tuesday, May 21, earlier this year. It was about an incident that took place the previous night. Monday, May 20, about 8:30. It took place at Fish River Road in the Lagwood district area of Hanover. A 30-year-old guy, popularly known as Lent, he was inside his house when he heard his dogs barking continuously. He went and looked through a window at the front of the house. We are told that 2 hoodlums were seen walking towards Lent house. The hoodlums, they went to the back of the house, and Lent he opened the front door and ran out of the house. The hoodlums saw him and opened gunfire at him. Lent he managed to escape without being injured, but a 76-year-old man living next door, he was not so lucky. He received a gunshot wound to his right hand. A white Nissan AD wagon motorcar also received gunshot damage to the front bonnet. The Hanover police, they have now made a breakthrough in that shooting incident. On Saturday, July 27, a 23-year-old guy named Marvin Facey, he is popularly known as Prince, and he is living at Fish River Road. He was picked up by the police and he was charged in relation to this incident. And this is not the first time Prince has been in trouble with the law. About 10 o'clock Sunday night, August 7, 2022, almost 2 years ago, Prince was among a group of guys standing in the vicinity of a supermarket at Orange Bay in the parish of Hanover. The police, they alleged that on seeing the police, one of the guys, who was later identified as Prince, he got up and he ran off to the back of the building. The police chased him, and it is alleged that Prince, he pulled a gun and opened gunfire at the police. The police, they claimed that they took evasive action and returned the fire. Prince, he was hit and he fell to the ground, and the gun fell out of his hand. The cops, they are saying that they retrieved the weapon, and it was found to be a Hayward Streams 9mm pistol with the serial number intact, affixed with a magazine containing 16 9mm rounds. Prince, he had received gunshot wounds to his upper body. He was rushed by the police to the Noel Holmes Hospital in Lucea and later transferred to the Cornwall Regional Hospital in Montego Bay. Prince, he was admitted in a serious condition, but he survived. He was charged in relation to that shooting incident and the illegal gun. He went to court, but I am not sure if he was granted bail or what is the outcome of that case. But here is Prince again, facing more shooting and illegal gun charges. The mayhem. And still in Hanover, I have carried a lot of stories about the mayhem taking place at Hellgate in the Montpelier area of Hanover. On Monday morning, April 15, about some minutes after 10 o'clock, a 25-year-old guy popularly known as Baggio. He had gone to the Sandy Bay Health Center to dress wounds he had received after he was shot and wounded in the same Montpellier area. While Baggio sat in the health center waiting, he was attacked by a hoodlum who was armed with a gun. The hoodlum opened gunfire at Baggio, hitting him. A man in his late 50s and a female in her mid-60s, they were also shot. Baggio, he managed to run to the nearby Sandy Bay police station and the hoodlum escaped in a car. The Hanover police, they have now arrested and charged the main suspect in this case. We are told that he was picked up at Johnsontown in Lucea on Saturday. His name is Patrick Clinton Moodie, but he's also known as Dappa. Dappa is 24 years old. Patrick Clinton Moodie's father is that man on your screen. His name is Clinton Moodie, but he was also known as Jubba. Jubba was 63 years old when he was shot and killed in his shop on the night of Sunday, March 31, about 8 o'clock. A 76-year-old man was also shot and injured. So, Dappa, he'll be going to the courts shortly. Over in St. James, we are told that a guy, he was shot and killed early this morning about 4 o'clock at Over River in the Orange area of St. James. I am working on the details and we'll be updating this story in our next video. Stand by for that. The mayhem. So let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Have you hit on the love button as yet? If you have not yet done so, remember to hit on it. Also, if you are over here watching our videos and you have not yet subscribed, hit on the subscribe button, as also hit on the notification bell. Then click all so that whenever we drop a new video, you'll be one of the first to be notified. In the final story for today, that guy on your screen, his name is Jermaine Barton. He was popularly known as 40 Leg or BlackHead. 2 weeks ago, on July 15, BlackHead, he celebrated his 21st birthday. He lived at K Valley District in the parish of Hanover. In early November last year, BlackHead, he was taken into police custody and he was slapped with lottery scamming and illegal gun charges. Up to Saturday night, July 27, BlackHead, he was still in police custody. Another guy who was also in police custody, his name is Demetri Marks. He is 21 years old and he's living at Blenheim District in the parish of Hanover. Demetri, he was in police custody on 2 separate charges. He was charged with malicious destruction of property. That case was tried on Tuesday, July 15, and he was found guilty and sentenced to 10 months in prison. He was still awaiting trial on a case of housebreaking and larceny. In fact, that case was scheduled to be tried in the Hanover Parish Court today, July 30. Demetri, he'll now be answering to a separate charge of escaping police custody. Listen to this now. Both BlackHead and Demetri, they were in the same cell at the Lucea police lockup. 40 other male prisoners were also in that police lockup. Late Saturday night, July 27, almost 12 midnight, both Demetri and BlackHead, they complained to the police officers on cell guard duty that they were being beaten by other prisoners in their cell. Follow me, these are the allegations. As a result, the police officers took them out of the cell. The police, they are reporting that they handcuffed both of them to a grilled area of the cell in the passage area for their own safety. They are also saying that the cells were visited at least every half an hour thereafter, and All was intact until about 1:30 Sunday morning. They're saying that they went and visited the cells, and both Demetri and BlackHead, they were not seen. Them take away themselves. It is my view that the police officers who were on duty, them are going to catch trouble for this. Anyway, on Sunday afternoon, July 28th, about 5 o'clock, an off-duty police officer, he was at the Texaco gas station in the town of Lucea when he saw Demetri Marks, who was known to him before. The off-duty police officer, he accosted Demetri and took him into custody. Demetri was subsequently handed over to the nearby Lucea police station. So, in addition to the housebreaking and larceny charges that Demetri was supposed to appear in court for today, he also had to answer to escaping custody charges. So, the question everyone was asking was, where was that guy on your screen? Jermaine Barton, also known as BlackHead. On Sunday night, July 28th, about 8:30, residents in the Riverside Drive area of Irwin in the parish of St. James, they heard gunshots being fired. Yesterday morning, Monday, July 29, about 7 o'clock, workers employed to the China Harbor Engineering Company, they saw a body floating face down in a deep section in the river in the area, and they called the police. The police responded and they sought the assistance of the Jamaica Fire Brigade. The fire personnel, they removed the body from the river, and when the police inspected him, he was seen with multiple gunshot wounds to his head and his upper body. He appeared to have died from Sunday night when he was shot. We are told that when the police processed this crime scene, 11 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. So by now, you must have figured out who it was that was shot and killed. It was that guy on your screen. 21-year-old Jermaine Barton, also known as BlackHead and 40-leg. For his own sake, it better BlackHead did Tana jail. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend for tell a friend for tell a friend about Popeye Newslink and PNL Blog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sunshine or rain. Jamaica, no problem, no pain. Rude boy them knock out can't tame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. To the street and the lane, everybody them start complain. Bloodshed, what a shame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Jamaica, Jamaica, the land of the sun. Jamaica become now the land of the gun. East and north and south when me turn. Country and town, man a pay blood a run. Murder, don't you baby me hear them a murder. Cut it out, tell them no gonna further. Man a dead like cans and bird, yeah. Who no listen them a word, yeah. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a